driving through this old town brings back a lot of good memories. Went to college up here. Long, long time ago. Would y'all get a load of that guy? Get a look at that guy.
Look, hey.
Hey.
You know I charge for this. I charge money for this thing. This ain't free.
Yeah. Look at that pretty little head. What's up, boy?
Baby, we about to get some work done. Can I tell them where we're going yet?
Well,
no.
Let's keep that a secret.
We'll keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Me and Josh is on a mission. We've traveled far and long and wide.
That's right.
To get to where we're going. And we're not even there yet.
That's right.
I mean, this is serious stuff.
Yeah.
Like you would think everything's over. The season is over on everything. But it's not. If there's anything out there to be killed, we will find out where and when and go kill it. That's what we're doing.
Such a jokester, this guy. We are meeting a little bit away from home. Gonna drop his truck off, throw his stuff in my truck, and we are on the road and we are headed to...
That's right. We're heading to Michigan turkey hunting, baby. That's the big secret. Here we are, first week of June, and we are still turkey hunting while everyone else is sitting at home wondering what could we be doing. Me and Josh is heading to Michigan, and we're gonna go kill us a turkey. So gobble, gobble, baby.
Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home. I'm walking this highway, dark road may be, far in the distance, I see eternity. Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home. Oh Satan, please leave me alone. I'm going to see Jesus in my heavenly home.
We have been traveling what seems like for days because we want to get there and see what's going on and maybe roost some birds tonight. And Josh has literally eaten about 4 bags of candy.
I love my snacks. I love my sugary snacks. Got some Lifesaver gummies. Oh, I forgot about the Twizzlers. Got Twizzlers, that's what we started with. What else we got? We got some, and these are the devil. I swear these are the devil, y'all. Airhead soft filled bites. Once you have one, they're like, what are those potato chips? Bet you can't have just one. That's those. They're bad for you too. My wife's a dental hygienist. If she only knew. And M&Ms. So we got it all. We got all the snacks. Sugary snacks, that is. But we're 50 minutes out from camp, turkey camp, 2020 Michigan style, and I'm pretty doggone excited. What do you think, Troy?
I'm jacked.
We're going to start off with the bow. That is the plan. Start off with the bow first thing in the morning, probably be in the ground blind, and if worse comes to worse, we're going to grab maybe the mini blind or something, or we'll see how it shakes loose, but we might go run and bow and try to shoot one on the ground with no blind with the bow. We'll just have to see what goes on.
Did he just say run and bow?
I did.
Who runs and bows? I've heard of running and gunning. Never heard of running and bowing. But we're going to try it.
That's right.
If we got to.
That's right. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, baby.
We have finally arrived. It's amazing, Troy. A 4-hour trip felt like an 8-hour trip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but hey, we're here. Tomorrow we're turkey hunting in June. Crazy, but I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go in, meet Mr. Chris. He's gonna kind of show us the ropes, and he might have some other birds lined up for us if things don't work out here. So, and I'm really curious about the mushrooms. If they still got mushrooms up here, because that would be awesome. If we could kill a bird and have some morale mushrooms. I don't know. There's Mr. Chris right there.
If I see any mushrooms, I'm gonna step on them.
How's it going?
Chris. I've seen your face, but never met you.
Same.
Yeah. And we avoided all the riots.
Hey,
Thank
that's
goodness.
all that matters.
That's right. That's right. We went up and around Detroit.
Yeah, smart.
Feels like we're at bear camp. It's so quiet up here.
It's nice.
Back home. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
My track record this year with turkeys has not been so good. It was a tough year in Ohio.
Maybe there's Troy's.
Cut.
You guys see 20 deer.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how to went through that.
I know, right? I don't know about y'all, but I was thinking we're gonna have Troy push there.
Yeah, because I would've. I went back and got
He's the
a
only one that
horn.
could bend over the water. I've been too short. I've been swimming.
That was over you and Josh's heads.
Oh, for sure.
You calling us short or something?
What'd you see?
We have a Michigan turkey spotted
How do you know it's a Michigan and not an Ohio turkey?
because we in Michigan, in the thumb, right up in here. So we know there's been a bird the last 5 days in a row. Of course, tomorrow's a new day, but he's been strutting right up here about 200 yards. So just kind of picking out a little spot, doing a little pre-scouting, pre-planning, if you will, on exactly where we're going to set our ground blind up in the morning.
He was in here this morning.
Can you see that? Can you see what time my alarm was set for? Can you see what time it is? Alarm was set for 4. It's 3:48. I've probably been up since 3 o'clock. Troy snores. And the walls are thin in here. Anyways, here we go. Day 1 in Michigan, pure Michigan. We're gonna see how pure Michigan really is. I know. Here we go. Day 1 in the great state of Michigan, looking for a big O long-beard meat chicken. Meat chicken in Michigan. That sun is coming up early. I can't believe it. Daylight isn't, legal light isn't for another 45 minutes. And daylight isn't for another hour and 15, but it's getting gray light already. The nice thing is we've got a short, maybe 200-yard walk down this easement. Pop the blind, slide in, and hopefully get a willing participant to come in and work into the decoys. You ready to do this, boy?
I'm ready. Give me a thing. Listen, guys. He's talking gray light. You look back there. Tell me you see gray light. It's 4:30 in the morning. Nowhere on earth is there gray light at 4:30 in the morning. We probably got an hour before we can see anything. Oh, Josh. Daggone him. He's so particular about everything. Gray light. That guy can't see colors. I don't know. It must be reflection of some sort. But I guess one might say it's gray light back there. But hey, we're up early. And Josh couldn't sleep very good last night. I think he's pretty excited.
Decoys are on the deck. We just need a willing participant. A volunteer. in a backfield with a bunch of poults. And then them poults all of a sudden turned into monkeys. I don't know what was in that pizza we ate last night, but it was kind of messing with my head during slumber. We'll see what this bird does that's been here. He's been here a bunch. Chris had a camera set up right in the area. And bird's been here at all times of the day. 7 in the morning, 11 in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, heading to the roost. So we should be set up pretty well in his area. Now what we don't know is how he's going to react to decoys. He's a big old bird. He's had a hen with him. So is he going to be upset that Mr. Jake here, Jake from State Farm, is in his territory? Or is he going to be nervous about a Jake? There's only one way to know, and that's to find out. We aren't here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. We are somewhat in the game. We've got a bird. He's back in what they refer to as the Green Mile. He started gobbling on his own. I threw him a couple calls and he, according to Troy, answered twice. Or there were two different birds. Could be. There's definitely different birds. One is pretty daggone close.
I knew I heard that.
Yeah, one is a lot closer, I think. Don't you?
100% closer.
Yeah, one's in there pretty deep and one is not far away, so we might be in the game early. Cool. Just need a volunteer.
So we just had one gobble, and it got really windy, and I heard him gobble again. And Josh is going to run down there to that wood pile and try to see if he can't strike him up. Walk back.
Y'all seen any turkeys around here?
Hear it?
No.
So like a lot of turkey hunts, when it first starts in the morning and they start gobbling and you get so excited and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to happen any minute now, right? You get that feeling, and then they gobble and they gobble, and then they just shut up, and then you never hear nothing again for hours, and you're like, oh my God, this sucks. Are we really turkey hunting? And you are.
We've kind of hit that point, though.
That's turkey hunting.
It is turkey hunting.
Where it's just so exciting, and then it goes 0 or 60 to 0
In minutes.
in minutes.
I think I'm just going to cuddle up here and take a snooze. I did not sleep very well last night, y'all. I think I mentioned that in my intro in the house this morning, between Troy snoring and the suspect pizza that we had for dinner, my belly was a little
And your weird nightmares.
agitated. Am I weird? My weird nightmares with turkeys and poults that turned into monkeys.
Dude, maybe you had got one of them Michigan mushrooms. Ooh,
It's altogether possible.
that's why I don't eat mushrooms.
This turkey that we hunted this morning, or that were set up specifically for, he was here 5 days in a row. Day 6 we're here, he's not. That's turkey hunting. He was close.
That is right there.
I personally think he got hung up on water, but
Yeah, lots of water over there.
yeah, that's neither here nor there at this point in the ball game. Chris got his permission to hunt. Got some nice logging roads, and we just looking for one to work, one to gobble. It's warmed up quite well here this afternoon. It's about 80 degrees. Troy's sweating bullets, I'm sweating bullets. It ain't no joke, it's humid out too, so just gonna work through this piece and see if we can get one to go, set up for a little bit, do some soft calling, and just see if we can find a willing participant.
He is the most nitpicky guy I know. If that little blind is off by 4 inches, he'll move it again. Hey, he's fun to hunt with though. Daggone, is he picky. He's still working at it. It's unbelievable. It's like a beauty queen. Like, you know how a beauty queen would get ready for a pageant? Every morning. Not to pretty himself up, because he's naturally pretty already. But just, you know, the process of getting things ready. But I think he's ready now. So I think we can start turkey hunting.
That feels pretty good, pretty good. Day 3 here in Michigan. And these turkeys, as they have all year, have continued to give me the runaround. This time Troy is witness to it, first-hand witness. First day, we sat back behind us, hit birds gobbling, right here, right in front of us here, and just wouldn't play the game. Yesterday morning, we set up on the food plot, about 200-300 yards in that direction. No gobbles. Rained overnight. Quit raining as we walked out the door. Not a gobble at all yesterday. Yesterday evening, we were trying to slide back in here for an evening hunt, and we saw the one bird that we're after. Unfortunately, he saw us too, but I don't think he was terribly spooked. He just kind of walked off and walked into the timber in front of us. Slid in here late last night, popped a ground blind. We've seen that bird twice in this field, and we know this is where he likes to be, general area, so it rained overnight again, a fair bit last night, and just quit as we were walking out the door again, so hopefully they at least gobble. It's the calmest morning we've had, but it's warm and it's humid, very humid, but we good. We just need turkeys to gobble and one to play the game. We're looking for volunteers. We've got 2 jakes that have just popped out up the hill, about 250 out, and they're with 2 hens. And I promise you, here in Michigan, with maybe a day left to go, if one of those jakes comes down here with a compound bow, he won't be leaving this field. I promise you. just up there chilling and feeding. So if one of those hens breaks off, and we'll just bring them this way. That's all we're asking. We're not being too greedy, I don't think, with that. It's just my workout, y'all. The one hen is broken off and she is heading back north to where she came from. The other one is bringing those jakes down this general direction. They're still a long ways out. But right now, I'd say we're kind of sitting in the catbird seat, if you will.
Catbird seat. Where's he come up with this stuff?
What? The catbird seat?
What is a catbird seat?
Brother, that's like the best seat in the house. Is what that means.
I believe he's fallen and bumped his head.
Say that's dead.
Yeah. Yahtzee!
I mean, astounding.
Right in that black spot. I'm shaking. It's just a Jake, but I'm shaking. Gang, that is a good way to end turkey season. We have watched these two Jakes for the last, what, hour and a half, 2 hours? Up in the upper field with two hens. They finally came down around this pond, around the dike, and for the last 20 minutes, Troy?
Yep.
Last 20 minutes, they just slowly fed her away, and I don't know, they got at 30 yards, and they started just acting nervous. And he turned his back, and I picked out that black box that, if you look back to our very first Spring Strut episode of this year, where to shoot a turkey with a bow, when they're facing away and not in strut, that black box. And he didn't go anywhere.
We manipulated the black box.
We got some willing participants. We came here looking for volunteers. And we finally got, yes sir, and we finally got a willing participant. I don't care if it's a Jake. I don't care if it's a Jake.
Listen, I was so excited as if he had a 42-inch beaver coming around there.
Thank you, brother.
We earned him.
We did.
Just done. But now we're done.
It's been 2 years since I killed a bird with a bow. 2 years, and I love turkey hunting with a bow. So that feels good. That feels real good.
La-ti-da. You're right, dude. Right here's first blood. And he went a yard. Woo. Throw this bad boy back in the quiver. Ah, what an awesome, come here, dude. What an awesome way to send out the 2020 Spring Strut. Here in Michigan with my buddy Troy, my boy Troy. It has been a tough and long year. The grind has gone into June, for Pete's sake. Between Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, it has been a tough year, but man, has it been an awesome one. And this is a great way to send it out, y'all. I mean, yeah, it's a Jake. And you know what? I said it earlier. I was gonna shoot a Jake. I promised you. I was gonna shoot a Jake if he came in. And it's been a tough hunt. We started the week off just over here, had birds gobbling right in this general area, and for the last 2 days we haven't heard a gobble. But I don't know if they're shut down, what have you, but very thankful for the opportunity. Thankful for Troy. Thankful to the landowners, Chris and Vic, for allowing us the opportunity to come up and hunt these turkeys. And of course, thankful to the good Lord above for everything that he's given us on this hunt and the entire year. Just beautiful sights, sounds, and just a great way to end the Spring Strut 2020. So awesome, awesome. But that's going to do it. I hope you've all enjoyed our Spring Strut Series. We've got a lot of things coming up this summer, between getting food plots around, scouting for deer, shooting our bows, what have you. It's going to be a fun summer, I guarantee it. Lots of work to do, but we're looking forward to it. And please, if you enjoyed our Spring Strut, subscribe to our channel if you would, be so kind. And also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, where you can see what we got going on any given day. But thanks, Troy. Appreciate it, bub. And thank you once again for hanging out with the Will Hunt Life during the Spring Strut Series.